Thank you for attending the presentation of Color Me Beautiful, an American Odyssey. We will begin shortly.
Dear America, don't be afraid of the darkness. If you are, you'll never see it for what it really is. Forget what people have told you about it, because they're usually wrong. You have to know what you're talking about before you talk about it. Tell me, how does a man describe something he has never seen, like darkness? How do you describe that? Tell me about that. I have seen the true darkness. I was there when all was black as pitch and nothing to compare to but the sound of rushing water. I was there before the water. I have seen the true darkness, and I know that it was meant to complement light. The opposite of this. Something so bright and loud and full of life. Potential energy so tightly coiled that when released, it pierces the darkness and goes from here to there and scatters throughout eternity. But light cannot linger. It is forever racing to be wherever darkness is not, and darkness is as vast as eternity itself. What do you know of stars? What are they for? How do they burn? Of course, you only know what people have told you. But I know each star by weight, density, in brightness, and in fading. I've counted them all. And I know that stars are the record of the beauty of life. For every soul there ever was, there is a star.
George Floyd repeatedly told the officers that he could not breathe after an officer knelt on his neck.
There is no direct evidence that these violence killed David Tippett. This is shown, if killed at all, by circumstances.
And as you pointed out, there was a class action lawsuit and a settlement, an acknowledgement that the USDA had been discriminating against black farmers.
Several of the latest confrontations have involved white citizens calling police on African Americans engaged in typical everyday activities.
Officer in the chokehold death of Eric Garner, a man whose last words were, "I can't breathe."
Do you think systemic racism is a problem in law enforcement agencies?
Back up!
Yo, Gerald.
What up, man? What's up?
Yeah, you seen that fight?
Yeah, I saw that. What you talking about?
How y'all doing?
What's
What's
up?
up?
Seen that fight?
She got punched in her face. Are you kidding? Beat up. Oh my god. Who was having a fight? Okay.
So I was just trying to get to my class.
They were walking in
And
the
I'm
street.
walking to the hall. And then Jordan.
You see me?
Why you
always
always
messing
with me?
That-
You like this?
Yes.
I
Give
tried.
me
She like
the
it.
ball. Give me. Okay,
She
see,
likes
this
it.
one.
Okay, guys,
You
settle
need to
down.
back up, girl.
Settle
You
down. Circle up.
Always messing with me.
Welcome back to Urban Riders Club. No one's new, so you know the deal. Say what you mean, but keep it clean. Now, tonight's going to be a little bit shorter due to the 8 p.m. curfew because the world is that jacked up right now. But I assume someone in here is going to make them think otherwise, no? So first, let's work on ourselves so that way we'll qualify to do the job. Thank you. All right, so, word of the day.
What is this?
Who wants it?
What is this?
Opera.
Does this look like opera to
You
you?
can't talk.
Eating.
It's not eating.
You can't.
Restaurant?
No.
Between the Caesar and the
What?
coffee.
He didn't call.
This is not coffee.
He didn't do nothing. What is that?
Is it Dominique's halitosis?
For real.
That's why you see little bumps on your face.
All right.
It's talking.
No. I actually think that was close enough. What is it, teacher?
Communication. Stay in school, kids.
You
to
say
go to
it.
school.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Y'all are paying attention. My man, Javaz, what's going on, man? I didn't think you were making it. How are you? Everyone, this is Javaz Williams. He's a sophomore at Crenshaw Preparatory Academy, which is what, half-hour train ride from here? He's going to be joining us in the afternoons.
So, Upper West Side, white money, Crenshaw?
Exactly.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Maybe.
Didn't think so. Do we have an extra chair in here?
Hey, I got you, bro.
Don't put
Have a
it
seat.
beside me.
Somewhere else to sit.
All right, guys, so, communication. What is that? Anyway,
I say something to you, you say something back.
okay, great. What if there is only one person talking? What if one person doesn't want to say anything then?
Why would you talk to someone who don't talk back?
It could be a number of things. The person could be crippled by fear. Prime example, Maya Angelou. She knew a lot about silence and fear. She once said that there's no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. But once she found her inner voice, she inspired millions to find their inner freedom. So the question is, where do you fit in? Last night you guys had an assignment to where you wrote down some of your confessions, reflections, anything. So who would like to share first?
I'll go, Mr. Whitaker.
Oh god.
Here we go.
What?
Just keep it clean, Gerald.
Ode to Miss Banks' fifth period. Fifth period sucks. I hate geometry. Your clothes smell like mothballs, and your breath like a half-ate 3B-neck burrito on a scorching summer's day. Scrape that tongue, wipe that ass. Ask me one more time to stop cussing in class. I'm tired of you sending me to detention for cussing your rude tail. Please meet me on the east side, Miss Banks.
East side?
Okay, and if she meets you on the east side, what then?
That's for her and me to find out.
Okay, but let's say she does meet you on the east side, and you put your hands on a middle-aged white woman, mother of 3. Who do you think's gonna win out?
Not him.
I can handle it, Mr. Whitaker. Like I don't got hands.
Gerald, let's be real.
What?
What happens when you cuss her out in class?
She writes a referral.
Okay. And when those referrals build up?
I get kicked out of school.
Exactly. Now let's say you write down every time she was rude to you. whatever that means in Planet Jerk. And you let those build up, and you just so happen to slide it off to the big man himself.
For real?
You stay busy trying to burn down the court, man. You need to learn how to play the game.
Learn how to play the game, Jordan.
Shut up. All right, so, who's next?
Okay. But this one is personal.
Okay.
And it's gonna stay in these rooms and not all over these streets. Tito.
It will stay in this room.
Okay. I just realized it never feels good to beat nobody down. When I go busting skulls, I be like, hurt my fists and I get scratched up and I be like all emotional, like all up in the moment. And I can't breathe and can't nobody touch me. It's like, what's that about? And when did I start doing that? It didn't used to always be like that.
Okay, so what now?
I'm thinking that's not who I want to be forever.
Well, how do you want people to see you? The real you.
Beautiful. Like a backup dancer for Lizzo. Hey!
Lizzo?
All right. Would you like to go next? T, would you like to go next?
No.
No? Okay. Dominique, would you do us the pleasure?
Big Dom, come on.
Shut up.
I'm just trying to support.
Okay, so I don't watch the news no more because every time I do, I see faces of dead dudes I don't know, and that ain't cool. The jacked up thing about it is they could be dudes I know. They're the same age as my brothers and everything, so I be thinking, when's it gonna happen to me? When they're gonna ask me to identify the body? What if I am the body?
So I'm assuming this affecting other things in your life.
Mr. Whitaker, I don't want to talk about it.
Completely fine. My man Javaz, you got something for us today?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, don't feel pressure to be deep or funny, anything like that. Just simply be yourself. First, tell us about you.
Okay, I'm Javaz Williams. I'm 15. I go to Crenshaw High, but I live over by Birchwood with my mom. I write a lot.
Oh, okay. Is that what you want to be, right?
I don't know.
All right, well, whenever you're ready.
I am the billionth star, lost in a sea of shimmering faces that never stopped to see if I was actually there, whose hands would never feel my pulse and ears that never hear my prayers. I'm your boy, 40 degrees north of Lost, 73 west of God knows where, if God knows where. I've yelled and screamed and cried to show that I'm alive, but I don't no more. I can't breathe no more. I'm ripping at the seams of my core and about to implode. So I stand here and fade into the background. A star with no name, a face with no voice. I am the billionth star. That's it.
That was excellent work. Good job. Are you sure you don't want to be a writer?
I don't know.
I think you should highly consider it.
I should?
Yeah, it's completely up to you. Everyone, all right, just get down. Please be safe out there. Just be safe. Just get easy.
Good evening, officers. I heard some shots and
Where
I
are
saw
you
some
coming
guys
from?
run. I was at an extracurricular event.
Where at?
Back at Booker T. Washington High School.
You're aware that there's a curfew tonight, sir.
I know. I was just trying to head home.
You got any ID for me tonight, sir?
I don't have any.
No school ID or learner's permit?
Oh, yeah, that's my bag.
Hey, whoa! Keep your hands above your head, sir.
Where did you say you were coming from?
Booker T. Washington High.
I didn't think they had a game tonight.
That's not what I said.
Sir, you need to calm down. Don't get an attitude, okay?
What? No, I'm not getting an attitude. You asked me where I was coming from and you don't believe me. My ID is in my bag and you won't let me get that. What am I supposed to do?
What's your name?
I got a gun in my face, sir.
We're not trying to start anything here.
Look, you match the description of a shooting suspect, sir.
What? No, I don't even live over here. I was just at Booker T. Washington High. Ask Mr. Whitaker.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
No, let me call my mom. My phone's in my book bag. Hey!
Hey!
No!
Hey!
Do not touch that bag! Do not touch that bag! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now!
Don't be afraid of the darkness. If you are, you will never see it for what it really is.
Who is that?
I am the billionth star, lost in a sea of shimmering faces that never stopped to see if I was actually there.
Give me my stuff back.
Whose ears would never hear my prayers and hands that would never hear my pulse.
Who is this?
A star with no name, a face with no voice. I am. Good stuff.
Am I dead?
Tell me, how does a man describe something he has never seen, like stars?
What do you mean?
Have you ever seen a star? I mean, really breathed in the essence of what it is.
I don't know.
I don't know. Then how dare you write about it? You, of all people who are lost and feeble and afraid, a passionless, shiftless being who fails to harness the radiance of his own being. How dare you assume anything? Blasphemy. Blasphemy! Woe unto the blasphemers of the earth who take my sacred things and sully them with idle tongues of ink. Woe unto the idle men and their arrogance! But there is hope. There is hope that someone will see things the way they are meant to be.
Are you going to kill me?
The judgment is coming. Are you ready?
Oh my God, I am dead.
Not yet.
If I'm not dead yet, then is there something I can do?
Tell me, what is the color of your star?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know the color of it.
Then come with me.
If I'm not dead, then I'm alive. Can my star take me back? I just want to see my mom.
It can, or you can come with me.
But where is it?
It is within this cluster of stars. You have 1 hour.
1 hour? But there are trillions of those.
You can try to find whatever it is that you're looking for, or you can come with me.
Which way do I go?
You have 1 hour. Run.
tree of life. Yes, you got a right to the tree of life.
Silas. Silas. Papa.
Bessie,
Mariah.
you finna get 50 lashes. You better get on back to your road.
Can you help me?
No. Overseer surely over yonder got his eyes fixed on the both of us. No, you got to pull your own side. Didn't I tell you to gather that new cotton? Much heavier than the sunrise, but you be taking your sweet time. You know, Bessie gathered 300 pounds yesterday. 300 whole pounds, and she's half your size.
Silas, I plead with you to help me.
What? What is that? What that is? Well, you come here now, child. What that is? You was gonna cut yourself. You get snagged by the cotton boll, because this here's a lot of blood.
No.
Well, then you get bit.
No.
Snag yourself on something. Now, I don't see no cut now.
I'm afraid there'll be no cut.
Well, how you bleeding and there be no cut?
I'll tell you, but I can't tell you here.
You tell me what you got to tell me here now. Master with skin eye high, clean off the bone, we keep going on like this.
I beg of you, please.
All right. Now, what you got to tell me, gal?
You gonna sit and listen?
Well, I hear, ain't I?
I got a confession. I come to you because even God won't hear me.
Well, what is it?
Well, I woke up early this morning like I was supposed to. I gathered my sack and I head to the field because that's what Master Fleming tell me to do come harvest time every year. And there I am filling my sack. And I see Master Fleming riding in on that big tall horse like he do sometime. And I be wondering, who he looking at? What he want? And he say, Mariah, I got a job for you to do. My sack ain't even half full, but who am I to say no? And he say, Mariah, you gonna be my new house wench. And he show me the kitchen and tell me what to clean. He show me the nursery and tell me what to clean. He show me the study, tell me what to clean. And then he locked the door behind him. And then I see it. That look in his eye like a dead man get. Like Obia snatched his soul away. Before I know it, he had his hands tugging at my skirt.
Say no more.
But I killed him.
No, you did not.
He tried to lay on me. I took the knife off his hip and got him on the side of his neck.
Shut your mouth, child.
I've been hiding in the woods all day.
Child, shut it. You have damned us all. Your mama, your sister, me. And what am I supposed to do for you? Lie? Well, they gonna find you anyway. You dripping white man blood everywhere you go. Now it's on me.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, you gonna have to get up out of here.
What you say?
You gonna have to leave and run away from here.
On my own?
Did you not kill Master on your own? Yeah. Now look here, this here's my own ration. Now you tied up. Okay, listen. Look, I heard of a man that travels by night. They call him Mr. Conductor. He takes poor souls like you across the water to safety. Now he'll be making his way here tonight when the North Star meets the middle of the sky.
How you know all this?
Ain't no time for questions. You're gonna have to run past the cotton, past Aspen Farm and through the cornfield, and then not even 1,000 paces into the woods, there's a slave burying grave place by the water. You lay down by those graves and don't you make a sound. Mr. Conductor, he'll come across that water and he'll sing out. Whatever he sings, you sing back.
Yes, sir.
Now get.
You gotta I'm not in here alone. Eased up here, man. I got a knife. And I will cut a hole right through you. All right, I'm coming over. Who is it?
Mariah Young of the Fleming Plantation.
Who sent you?
My papa said there may be a boat crossing the river.
What you doing here, for?
I'm running away to freedom.
Jasper, that's you?
Yeah, that's me.
Them hounds pushed us way off course. How they found us way here? We might have missed the boat.
Maybe the hounds weren't looking for us. Come on out here, gal.
Who's this?
Mariah Young of the Fleming
I'm
Plantation.
trying to get on the boat.
That boat only taking 3 people tonight. Mr. Conductor, Jasper, and me.
I got no other choice. My master's blood is on my hands.
Oh, now stay back. We could have crossed them hounds chasing the sin of your master's blood.
Why'd you go and kill him, for?
What am I supposed to do? Let a man who etched scars on my back lay on me? 10 lashes because I give mistress slip. 20 because I walk too slow. 30 because I pick less than 200 pounds. He done all he can to the outside of me. Should I hand him the rest of me too?
They ain't got nothing to do with us.
I've been whipped. I got scars to show it. I got a few that ain't healed yet.
You think that's only fool around with little girls?
Then we one and the same.
No, we not. We not.
We all been scorned.
Back
We
up
all
now.
got scars.
I'm warning you.
Please.
Back up.
Help me.
Back up. I'm warning you.
Get off me! There's only room for 3 niggas on that boat. And you were never part of the plan. Now you sold to the bone in white blood, and you got the poison on me. Even if you hung off the boat from the water, they're gonna trace us back to the same view and kill us all. I might die some over there, but I ain't dying on this side.
Run, Mary, run. Oh, run, Martha, run. Well, tell Mary, run, I say.
You got a right to the tree of life.
How many to cross the River Jordan?
2, Mr. Conductor. Me and my brother Jasper.
Yet I see one more. Who goes there?
Mariah Young?
She can't come with us. She trouble.
Yeah, she can't come with us.
Step forward, woman. What have you done that you can't come with us?
She got white blood all over her.
Woman? I said, why can't you come with us?
My master was finna lay on me, and now his blood is on my hands. I got hounds tracking me, and my scent will surely lead them here.
It would be a shame to have to leave you here. Hounds can't catch sin on the water. That's the only reason we cross here. I can't swim no how. Look at me, woman. Hold your head up high. God ain't done with you yet. When we cross that river, you be made new. I'ma baptize you myself. Body and soul be free. Now get in the boat. Both of you, get in the boat.
Ain't no woman gonna lead us to no order of grave.
No man who takes his hand from the gospel plow is fit for the kingdom. If you don't come with me now, I'll make sure that you don't make it. Now get in.
What a show. What a show.
I assume the first set went well.
Pretty good for a Sunday. I just need you to fix that section right there. I want to hear more of the rhythms.
How was the other arrangement? How'd it sound?
Man, the band was really playing on that one. Bo was playing so hard, he nearly fell off the stage. The crowd loved it. I tell you what, once we record Midnight Blues, it will be a smash.
How long do I have before the next set?
About 25 minutes, give or take.
All right. That'll give me enough time to go through it, and we can go over the changes with the band.
Sounds good.
And then in this part right here, what you doing, King?
I'm just sprucing up a little bit.
Well, you might want to comb through that hair of yours. I see a few naps creeping through.
You wish you had good hair like this, little Negro. All right, well, the old lady's gonna be up in the crowd on that set. Yeah, her crazy ass that came up from Richmond, and
Do you need me to stay with Delilah while you jelly and jam tonight?
Precisely. Once you decide to handle your personal affairs, I'll do the same for you.
Fine.
Plus, how long has it been? About 3-4 years? Relax, I'm only kidding.
Yeah. Well, I fixed the B section.
All right, let me hear what you got.
So it's,
Ooh, I like it. Mind if I add a little commodity special?
sure, they take your cue all the way to the end.
Ooh, smooth stuff, little boy. I like it. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, sorry about that.
Well, here, let me.
I ain't that old. I can clean it
But
up.
I don't
I
mind.
made the mess. I can clean up the mess myself. You can still help me up, though. You write new music?
Huh?
This piece right here.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I'm still working on it for.
It has a different feel. We actually go over this in rehearsal once we get back.
Perhaps.
Lord Jones, you are one funny guy, you know that? Always playing coy when you write great charts. We could actually debut this at the club once you work out the kicks.
Hey, King, I need to talk to you about something. How long you got?
What you need?
Well, you remember when we went back to that club a few months back, the Periwinkle Club, and saw Aaron Hayworth? He came to visit us.
The clarinet player. Yeah, he played okay for a white boy.
Yeah, well, he has a big band now, and he asked me to write a few tunes for him. I'd be on commission, actually.
So this chart's for him and his cat's up in Philly.
Maybe. I haven't really decided yet, but of course I want to talk to you about it first. You think Hayworth all right?
If you want to work for Hayward, that's your business.
So you're not on the edge of that?
For what? I already know how this is going to go. You're going to go over there and work for him for a little while. Once things don't go your way, you'll be back.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
It means Hayward don't know the first thing about jazz. All he going to do is exploit you. He going to make a lot of money and become real famous. And I mean real famous.
Seems like you're jealous.
Of Hayward? Musically, he couldn't touch me if he tried. Besides, we have our thing here and it works. You don't need to go nowhere.
But I want to do something on my own. Create my own sound. And Hayworth says I have something special.
You sound so dumb, boy. These white band leaders haven't quite figured out the black sound.
But I hear new music in my head every day. Even when I'm asleep. All kinds of people listening to my songs. I want to appeal to the masses like you did with swing. And when people hear the music that I've written and I arranged, they'll know it's mine.
Like that one coon song you did a couple of years ago. What was it called? Oh yeah, picking me some cotton all day long.
I thought we got past that.
If it wasn't for me, you'll still be making that honky music, whitewashing everything.
Then why are we working together?
Well, it sounds to me like you've already made your decision.
Well, I guess I have.
And make sure you tell Hayward I got some of that black grease paint for him to wear while you're at it.
Yeah, I will, I promise.
You know, son, congratulations. But you do realize this means you can't work for both me and Hayward, right?
What? Why?
I don't like the shit. It's a conflict of interest for me.
So you're making me choose between the two of you?
I like exclusivity. You go back and forth too much, you won't know what you want.
Are you serious?
Would I lie to you? You could be taking our ideas to him, influencing his sound, the white man's sound, and that's stealing from us, taking money out of our pockets. Hell, my damn pockets. And just wait till you have one of those writer blocks again. Probably use my catalog for inspiration.
I think you mean our catalog. If I remember correctly, I've written your biggest hits.
My name is on the music. Maybe you should look over your contracts again.
So you're gonna pull something like this? After all we've been through?
Didn't I teach you to look over your contracts a little bit more carefully? It's not my fault you weren't paying attention.
Screw you, King! I know what this really is about.
Oh yeah, what's that?
You know that I'm better than you. Yeah, the great almighty king, the greatest band leader in the world has finally lost his touch.
I'll let you arrange a few songs and it all goes to your head. You would never have the success I've had in this industry because you're a sellout.
Well, this sellout has written your biggest hits. So who's the one picking the cotton now?
The disrespect.
Oh, stop!
See, all I've done for you, and this is how you're going to treat me, was after I taught you what's everything. You know what? I've had it.
I wasn't trying to...
5 minutes, Mr. King.
Hurry, pick this stuff up. We gotta go. Look, you need to learn how to stand on your own. Besides, you're messing with my business. Once we get back to Harlem, I want you to call up that white cat and tell him that you're ready. Ready for the world to hear all you have to offer. Now you go ahead and take that chart to the section. We have 10 minutes to the second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time. For your King, Odyssey.
I know you haven't. I'll give it here. Don't nobody got nothing that belongs to you. You give me that letter, I'll beat the devil out of you. I'ma tell Big Mom you called me the devil. I did not. Just did. No, I didn't. Now the devil gonna show up in the night and steal your breath away. Spinning lies. Mrs. Fanny Watkins said his name 3 times, spun around and died because she said it last summer. Always been lies. Give it here. My dearest Grace, ever since I saw them big baby doll eyes, I was head over heels. Do you have to leave so soon? At least come and say goodbye. Your country lover boy, Junie, get here. Hit.
But Big Mom, I promised the boys I'd be the point guard. This won't be my last game of the summer.
fussing for? Oh, my Lord. Look at them clothes. And her hair? What's wrong with her hair? Grace, you ain't got enough time in the day to fix this child's hair?
I couldn't get Shannon to sit still. That's because you don't know how to do it. Well, if
You know what? I will do it myself. Here, take this on up to the kitchen. Give me that comb before you hurt yourself. But Mom, did I stammer? And bring me that grease when you're through. Talking back at me like she knows something. All right, come on over here, little Miss Trouble. I didn't even pull that hard. You're making all that fuss for nothing. Now sit still. I know you ain't too keen on leaving for the city today. You've been fighting hard against it all week. You don't think Big Mama can see you? Mm-hmm. Been something feisty ever since you were yay high. Always making a fuss to have your way. Now sit still. Oh, mercy. Oh. Thank you. Yes, Lord. Don't let nobody come up against Shannon Elizabeth Watson unless you're up for a fight. She'll fight you all right. Fight you with those big brown eyes and that little lip get to fussing. You was a baby then, but you ain't so little now. You got to grow into your own and mind this world, because this world don't play no games, you hear?
Yes.
You'll see Big Ma again soon.
Yes.
And where you slipping off to?
Junior Hicks wants to see me off before I go.
Not on God's time. It's praying time. And we about to bless the land.
Right now?
Right now. Now gather round. Gather round. Y'all about to leave this here place today, and God knows you can't leave the land of your forefathers without striving for a blessing. Now, I've told you many times about the lay of my land. Fatback, show me where the land starts.
The land starts here at the road. East, west.
That's right. And how far does it stretch, Shannon?
Just at the bend of land here. And it spread 5 acres past the field and into the woods.
That's right. Now you all see the color of the ground. What color is it?
Red.
What color?
Red.
And why is it red?
Because that's the color this kind of clay is supposed to be.
It's because of the blood, son. Because of all the flesh torn asunder by the chastening rod. And all the scattered bones on this very ground. You see, your granddaddy, Phoenix Watson, he took the land from the very man who tried to snatch the soul right out of his body. Do you hear me, young lady? And he won it rightfully so. Granddaddy wrestled deep into that summer night, tossing and tussling till that man gave up the ghost. And just as he gave up the ghost, that man vowed to come back and take what was once his. You see, we bless the land so that nobody can take it from us. Now let us pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, thank you, Lord, for this land. And I thank you for these babies. I pray that you bless them and you keep them. What is it, Lord?
Big Mom, where are you going?
To speak with the Lord.
But we're leaving soon. It looks like it's going to storm.
You see that box y'all drawn? No one is to cross those lines coming in or going out till I return.
But what if... All summons. Grace, hang the sheets. Grace, don't burn that hair. Now we're leaving. I don't get anything I want.
Ain't you gonna bless the land?
Can't you see? It's old wives' tales and crazy talk. It's not real.
Where are you
going?
Julie Hicks is waiting for me.
But we're not supposed to leave the land. We're not supposed to leave the land. Back, what are we gonna do?
Nothing? She's not coming back anytime soon. Did you hear that?
What?
I bet that's the boys. I bet they started the game without me.
And where do you think you're going?
Well, Grace got to go.
Big Ma said not to leave the land.
If you don't rattle me, I'll bring you back a piece of bubble gum. I promise.
Come back here, you traitor! Big Ma? Big Ma? No, no, no. I'm not leaving the land. I don't care what nobody says. Don't worry, Big Ma. I'm gonna stay put. No matter what nobody say. I don't care if I have to do it all by myself.
Excuse me, little lady. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. How do you do?
How do you do?
I don't know if you can help me, but I am trying to find my way back to a little town called Lawrenceville. You see, my car faltered back there on the highway, and, well, I was hoping to sell the rest of my wares before supper, but I think I've gone and lost my way.
Why, sir, you're in Lawrenceville.
What? Oh, no, that can't be right. I was expecting some more houses, or maybe some shops, or at least a courthouse.
Oh, yes, sir, we have all that. But you're a long ways away from there if you're walking.
Oh, that is a shame. Say, is there another lady of the house I may speak to? Because I may have something to offer while I'm
sir,
here.
I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Because we don't let strangers beyond that line, and you're a stranger man.
I see. Well, whew, it's hot out here. When my car broke down back there on the highway and the town out there somewhere. Say, could you spare a drink of water for a poor old fool? This dust has parched my throat something awful.
I don't know.
Not even a sip?
No, sir.
I understand. Good day.
Wait. Mr. Stranger Man, what you got in that briefcase?
Oh, this? Just some trinkets. You wouldn't like it.
How you know I don't like trinkets?
I can just tell.
Well, what kind of trinkets you got?
I'll make you a bargain. You go fetch me a nice, big, full cup of cool water, and I will show you the finest trinkets you ever did see. Deal?
Deal, but you have to stay put, you hear?
Cross my heart.
Here you go, Mr. Stranger Man.
Thank you, little lady. Oh, that is some sweet water.
Big Ma say you can only get water like that off this land.
Is that right?
That's what she said.
What a beautiful piece of land she had. What is it, 5 or 6 acres of good Virginia soil? And you say that Big Ma is home. Well, I would love to have the honor of meeting her.
Oh, no. She don't like strangers. She sit up in that room all day with this big, long rifle watching out the window for strangers to cross that line.
Well, you don't think she'd shoot an old fool like me now, do you?
Not if you have trinkets.
I see. Well, what kind of trinkets do you like?
What kind you got?
In this briefcase, I have the rarest Parisian marbles made from the finest crystal you ever did see.
Parisian?
Yes. Real artifacts from the Emperor's royal treasury in Paris, France.
What?
There is one treasure here that far surpasses them all, though. It is full of splendor, and a sight to behold. The tiger's eye.
Wow.
Yes, legend has it that when Napoleon Bonaparte was plundering the great pyramids of Egypt, he came across a great jewel set in the eye socket of a giant tiger. They say Napoleon grabbed that monster by the gullet and ripped the jewel right out of his eye socket.
That's real?
This right here is the genuine article. Here. Hold it up to the light. You can see the colors better.
How much it cost? I got 5 cents.
Oh, no, that won't do.
I can make it 10 cents. Let me just run up to my brother's room. He don't need money anymore.
I'm sorry, little lady, but that item is priceless. I will make you a bargain, though. Looks like we're about to get a big old storm coming up. And with my car being back there on the highway and the town somewhere out there, well, you wouldn't want me to get caught walking in a storm now, would you?
No, sir.
Of course not. So why don't you run up to the house there and tell Big Ma that old stranger man is a friend of yours and that she should take him in. You do that, and the tiger's eye is yours.
I don't know.
Think about it. You would be the richest little girl in all of Lawrenceville. Heck, in all of America. Maybe even the entire world.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. What are you doing?
Let me in.
Can't you just stand under the tree there?
Lightning will strike me. Let me in or I might die.
All right, come on in, Mr. Stranger Man, sir. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, what are you doing that for? Stop that!
Oh, you have no idea how long I have waited for this day. How many years I have itched to set just one foot on this land. To snatch back what was stolen from me.
Don't nothing belong to you.
Oh, but it surely does. That wicked woman cursed this land to keep me off of it. All I needed was permission, and now everything this land touches belongs to me.
Jesus!
Shut up! Shut up! How dare you say that name in my presence? No one would be exalted above me. No one!
Satan, get your hand off my granddaughter!
Beware, woman. You stand upon holy ground!
Do not tempt the Lord your God!
I rebuke you! This land belongs to me now. Everything this land touches is mine
You
now.
have nothing unless I say so.
Oh, is that right? Oh, tell her what you did.
You tricked me.
Lies! You invited me here. No one told you to do it. And now, I get 2 for the price of 1.
Go, get up. You have got to do this. You have got to fight this battle today. You know what to do. You can bless the land. Bless the land. Okay? All right. Our Father.
Our Father,
Who art in heaven.
who art in heaven.
Yes.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Yes.
Thy will be done.
Uh-huh.
As it is in heaven.
Give us, Lord.
Give us this day
Uh-huh.
our daily bread. Forgive us those trespasses. Forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation.
But
deliver us.
Say it for those yet to come. Say it.
Get the hell up out of there!
Jasmine, can you make sure you put your hair up, please?
I always put my hair before my first table, don't worry.
Your manager's asking you to do it now. Thank you.
My manager? He loves to remind me he's the manager. You know why that is? Because people love to identify themselves as things. At the end of the day, we're all human, but it still feels nice to identify yourself with something that you think is greater than just you. For example, if you're an athlete, that means you're part of a team. If you are a sister, it means you're part of a family. If you make 7 figures, that means you're part of the elites. If you're a waitress, it means you hope the next table has big tippers. Yes, we identify ourselves as many things for better or for worse. I do it too. I call myself a daughter, a sister, friend, a lover, an artist, an actress. An actress. I remember when I first began acting, I was 13 years old, and I had begged my mother to sign me up for an audition. I told her I want to be on stage. And so one day, she signed me up for an audition. And I was offended. I was more comfortable just talking about it rather than actually doing it. But I showed up to that audition because your mama didn't raise no punk, as my mother kindly reminded me. So I went and sat in an audition room for Les Miserables. I knew nothing about the story, about auditioning, about theater in general. But I showed up and I sat in that room with what felt like a million other teenagers. And for the first time in my life, I acted. For the first time in my life, I wasn't just reading words on a page. I was using my body, my voice to share the convictions of this character I was reading for. And in that moment, I was sold. Directors and nerves did not exist to me. Just this world I was helping to create. And I knew in that moment I would want to help create worlds like that forever. And so the audition ended and I waited on pins and needles. Would I get cast? Would I not? If I didn't, should I try again? Well, as I thought through things, I eventually got the email that would change my life. I had gotten cast in my first ever show. And I was not the lead by any means, but I was just thankful to be a part of it. What role did I get, you might ask yourself? The servant. The only servant in that show, and I got it. But I was just thankful for that 4-line servant role. Little did I know it'd be the start of a breathtaking, but at times heartbreaking journey. With every show I did, I became more and more aware of the fact that I didn't look like most leading ladies. By the time I was in high school, I was terribly aware of my lack of long blonde hair, a tiny waist, and skinny little legs. I even remember this one time I went to audition for Beauty and the Beast in high school, and I was confident. I knew the role of Belle could be mine. Why not? I was taking singing lessons, I was taking dancing lessons, my acting was getting better. Haven't you ever felt that way about something before? Like you could do something incredible if someone just took a chance on you. Not in a cocky way, but in a confident way that says, I have something to offer you, I promise. Anyway, as I walked into that audition room for Beauty and the Beast, there were murmurs. Everyone was saying that one particularly Caucasian-looking woman would get the lead role. And the murmurs were right. She got the lead. And she was talented, don't get me wrong. But isn't it somehow crazy and wrong that we just knew? Just because she looked the part? It seemed like for all my hard work, I was only ever seen as the slave or the servant or the girl who fades in the background. I even started straightening my hair for auditions. I thought that if I looked more like what they pictured a leading lady to look like, I had a better chance at getting cast. So I showed up to auditions not with my crown of curls, but with bone straight hair. I exploited my heritage to get ahead in my field. And it worked. As long as I showed up to those auditions with straight hair, I never got cast as a slave, I never read for the servant. I even got my first lead part. And I was so thankful, but I felt guilty. It felt like I had slapped my ancestors in the face saying the role they played in my life was not worthy to be seen. I felt like I slapped God himself in the face saying, you made me too black for this world, you could have done better. But one day, I had another round of auditions come up. And I said to myself, self, you go into that audition room looking the way you were created, the way you were meant to look. And so I did. I showed up to my audition with my big lion's mane, and I got 2 callbacks. Incredible, right? I got 2 callbacks looking the way God created me. What? So anyway, I wasn't overly familiar with the shows I got called back for, so I did research like any good actor should. And sure enough, for one of the roles, I was reading for the slave. But I got 2 callbacks, so there was a chance that just maybe the other one wasn't the token black girl role. So I did more research, and sure enough, it was the token black role. I wish I could say I was surprised, but why should I be? Like I said, it seems like the stage, the entertainment industry just sees us as the slave. It's like that's how they see us, how they see me. Anyway, moments like that can be disheartening. They can be discouraging. But I'm not stopping. We are not stopping. And if there are any directors in the room, and you're looking for your next leading lady, your next belle, she's right here in front of you. She's me.
Jasmine?
Whatever you want, baby. Scallops, salad.
Can you stop thumbing your fingers at the table like that? This ain't a darn drumline.
I wouldn't have to if your boot thing was on time. Been waiting here a whole hour.
15 minutes.
We've been waiting for 15 minutes.
He's coming from work. That is why I suggested that we push the dinner back to 8. But oh no, you wanted to have dinner in the city during rush hour.
Look, Logan Paul and Mayweather, I am not playing ref with y'all tonight. Okay, traffic is terrible. But can you just text him? Give us an update on his ETA. And while we wait, why not just order some drinks?
That's a brilliant idea, Venus.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Excuse me. Yes, ma'am. Hi. We would like some beverages, please. And he's gonna have a
Bourbon. Preferably Booker's if you got it.
Martini, 2 olives.
And I would like sparkling water. No, scratch that. I'll take a glass of Merlot, because I got a feeling this is going to be a long night. And more bread for the table, please. Thank you so much.
Oh, he's parking now.
See, that wasn't long at all.
I'm going to go to the bathroom and freshen up a bit.
Hey, Tim. You know, while you're in there, you might want to wipe that lipstick off your teeth. Don't want to look like a clown.
Stupid!
Hey, shush me one more time. I paid to be here too.
You can be a real pain. Now, you do realize how important this dinner is to your sister, right? Try to be nice, okay? I got a feeling
never been serious about anyone or anything except maybe designer clothes.
Look, people change. I mean, I wasn't that keen on marriage either. Well, not until I met you.
Well, what can I say? And that whole Mayweather versus Logan Paul line, I didn't know you were paying attention during that fight.
I'm just full of surprises, huh?
Kind of hot.
So, really? How hot?
Like Texas Pete on a biscuit hot. You want to know something else, baby?
What is it, baby?
Wait, is that my frat brother from VU? Hey, Slick Tricks number 6.
Hey, is that Action Anaconda Ace?
Hey, Sigma Gamma Sigma.
Phi Eta 2 Cell.
12 poisons pythons. 506. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, man, it's been too long. How you been?
Great. But what brings you back to the city? Last I talked to you, you was working overseas.
Yeah, I got tired of all the overseas travel, so I started doing more domestic assignments with the State Department now.
Giving up your life of international flavors, I see. You remember college, man? You was like the LL Cool J on campus. Had them all eating up at your hand.
Must have been a real handful back then.
Yeah, but things are different now. Yo, I met someone special.
Man.
Yeah, man, she's beautiful, smart, thoughtful, and Shawty got that wing. Yeah, man, actually, I'm supposed to be having dinner with her family and stuff tonight.
All right. Well, you got that thing.
You're Tiff's older brother?
Yo, Jay.
You two know each other?
We're line
We went
brothers.
to school together.
Well, ain't this a small world? Oh.
Already making a mess. Excuse me.
I wanted to apologize for being late. There was traffic on Constitution Ave. It's kind of backed up with all the BLM marches and everything. And I had to stop and grab you these.
Oh, Jay, daffodils are my fave.
That's great. And I had to grab this for you, Theo. I mean, Ace. Tiffany told me how much you guys love to drink Camus.
Yeah, we drank this at our wedding. How thoughtful. Right, Theo? Theo!
Yes, it's thoughtful. Too thoughtful. Tiff, will you please pass me the bread? And where's the waiter? I'm ready to order. Hello, ring.
Calm down. She just took our drink orders.
Pass me the bread.
Would someone just pass Theo the bread, please?
That's it, Tiff.
Thank you. So, Tiffany, tell us how you two met.
So you remember when I traveled to Milan as a buyer for Lemire months ago? Well, I was browsing these stunning fabrics at a boutique when this handsome young gentleman was staring at me.
I've never met anyone so stunning. She took my breath away, literally. I was actually staring so hard I tripped in front of the gelato stand in front of the store.
And I came to his rescue and helped him up, of course.
And we met up for dinner later that evening.
I paid for dinner.
What?
No, I insisted.
Ain't that a man job?
Maybe, if they're as antiquated as you, I don't mind paying for what I want, okay? But, I mean, I felt that. I mean, this poor gentleman got hurt because of me.
Well, I mean, that is romantic.
Oh, these flowers, how strong are they? Oh, what the, yeah, well, look at that. Well, look at that.
This is from the Verigiani Spring Collection.
Break it off, now.
Excuse
sorry, I do, baby sis. He's not the one for you.
Why? Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Hey, Mom. Yeah, can you call me when you get this voicemail? I need to tell you something about your nasty daughter, Tiffany. Love you, smile.
Are you serious?
Hey, it's been a long time. How you been?
You sneaky bastard.
That is not nice.
What the hell are you doing here with Tiffany?
I love her.
Okay. Haven't I heard that line before?
Okay, you're not perfect either.
Okay, so here we go. You blame me for the demise of our relationship.
Let's just say the both of us weren't good for each other.
Jamal, you broke me. It's like you ripped my insides out and left them to rot in the middle of a road. Do you know how that feels? To love so hard that your insides don't even belong to you anymore? I was attached to you, Jamal.
That was 4 years ago. And excuse me, but you left me.
Yeah, because I wanted real commitment. Something you were not ready to give me at the time. I wanted to be with you.
I didn't know that's how you felt.
You never asked.
I'm sorry, V, I screwed up.
Well, actions speak louder than words, Jamal. So now what's going to happen with Tiffany?
Okay, I've never committed to a relationship wholeheartedly, but she has these eyes. I stare into them, and I see my truths, my faults. I can't lie to her even if I try because she sees right through me. And when she smiles, I melt into a puddle. I'm vulnerable. I'd lose myself if she didn't want to be with me, and that's what I love about her.
So did you tell her about our relationship?
Leave you, Theo. How mature? I can't believe you called Mom.
It's because you don't know any better.
I love him, Theo.
Well, I never heard you say that before.
I'm always working. This startup is a 24/7 commitment. There's no time to breathe. And I don't have time to deal with emotions and things. So I take my thoughts and I put them in this box and I file them away somewhere. And then Jamal comes and he takes one of my boxes like, what are you doing with my stuff? I don't want you to have to deal with that. And then suddenly, I can breathe again. A burden was lifted and I felt calm. He wants to know how I feel and why I feel the way that I do. He brings me peace. And bro, guess what? I'm down to 1 credit card now.
Wait, 1 credit card? He did that?
And that's all you got from what I just said. And I mean, he's hella sexy. Especially when he takes...
I don't want to hear none of that. But I get it. It's the same way I felt when I first met V. She's my calm too. Even when I'm going off the rails. But I guess I can try to be more polite to him. Don't hug on me though. But look, let me make one thing clear though. If he breaks your heart, I will whoop his ass.
I'm sure he's not going to try anything like that. But honestly, this means a lot. Thank you.
I'm gonna tell her the truth.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, did you get the stain out?
No, but my brother agreed to buy me a new dress.
Sure, but not for $3,500. I got investments to think about. But Jamal, I want to apologize for overreacting. I can see that you guys really do care about each other.
Yeah, no worries, Ace. Actually, Tiffany, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Okay. What's up?
While you two were away, I was just explaining to V here just how important you were to me, and I can't lie to you, which is why there's something else I have to tell you.
Did he just call you V? I thought I only called you V.
Honey, I think you might want to take a sip. Take a sip of that.
Wait, I'm confused. What's going on?
You'll never believe it. I've actually known Venus for quite some time. She's the woman that I was with in London before I met with you.
You and Jamal were together.
So wait. So this is the one that broke your heart?
Jamal,
Yes, dear?
run!
Ray, what in the world?
I didn't think I'd actually spook you.
Well, you did. I didn't even hear you come in.
Came in right through the front door.
You're home early. I thought you wouldn't be back until later.
Yeah, there was a mix-up with the schedule, so Catherine took my shift today, and I'll cover for her tomorrow.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I ended up calling Susan, and we went for brunch at the Willow Cafe, and then I spent the rest of the afternoon getting a few things done.
Nice.
Yeah. So what you doing?
Hey, not a whole lot, just working on this article, as you can see.
Yeah, keeping you busy?
I'd say so.
Well, maybe you could take a little break.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I have something I want to talk to you about, but before we do, I got you a little surprise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you could take a break from editing, that would be lovely.
Hey, Ray, I'm sorry. What's the word I'm looking for?
Hmm?
It's... What am I trying to say?
I'm not really sure.
Flavor. Flavor. That's the word.
Okay, but Josiah,
Yes.
did you hear what I said?
Renee, I'm sorry. Can we please talk about this later?
It's important. So I was hoping we could sooner rather than later.
Important. Like we just want $1 million?
No, I'm serious, babe.
Me too. And that's why I need to work on this, so that we can take care of these bills.
And we'll take care of them. Just like you can take care of this fitness article after we talk.
I need to finish that too.
What? What do you mean? Isn't that what you're working on?
No, this is a piece on the 76.
76ers? I thought you had a physical fitness article this week.
Fitness training.
Oh.
Yes. And I'm working on both. And as you can see, our final drafts are due Friday morning.
Oh. Sorry, I thought you only had one article this week. I didn't know you had two.
I did, but Richard asked if I could add another piece last minute this morning.
So you said yes.
Yes.
And how long will they take?
Um,
How long will it take you to finish them?
honestly, I'm not too sure.
Like 30 minutes, not too sure, or 2 hours, not too sure?
I don't know, maybe more than a couple of hours? I really don't know, but I need to finish this thing.
Tomorrow as well?
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to. I mean, I'll be blessed to get both of these done by Friday morning.
Then why would you tell Richard you can take a second article when you knew it was going to be such a big time commitment?
It just happened. I mean, it's not every day that I'm offered to do a sports piece for the Philadelphia 76ers.
But now you're
I mean, it's
booked with
huge.
work. I thought that we agreed to take less hours. I took less hours this week. It's what we agreed on.
Yes, you're right. You're right. But that was before Richard called me about the sports piece. What? What's the matter?
Well, for one thing, it's Tuesday night. Does that mean anything to you?
Huh.
6:30, Bistro Romano.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't we make a reservation there for, wait. No. Today's Tuesday.
Yes.
Of course it is. Sorry, I completely forgot.
How?
I
How
don't
did
know,
you
I just
forget?
did. I'm sorry.
We just had a whole conversation this weekend that we would have a date night on Tuesday, Josiah. We just talked about it.
I know, okay? I'm sorry. It just slipped my mind. So am I not allowed to forget anything?
No, some things. No, you don't forget.
Hey, wait. Look. So how can I make things right?
I don't know.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Remember? Make it a point to remember when we planned time together.
All right. I'm sorry. I hear you. I really do. And I'll make it a point to remember next time. Okay? Okay. So what? You're gonna stay mad at me?
I'm not mad.
So you're not mad?
Nope.
Okay. Then can I have a kiss? That was barely a peck. Come on, let me get a real one.
Don't you have a 76ers article? Wouldn't want to slow you down.
You know what? I'll give you that. That was good.
Thank you. Besides, I have a few things I need to get done before I get cleaned up.
Clean up for what?
You're joking. Please tell me you're
No,
joking.
I'm not joking.
The reservation.
Wait. So we're still going tonight?
Josiah!
Look, I thought we were going to cancel the whole thing.
No, why would we cancel it?
I've got 2 pieces to finish this week.
Do you know how long it took to get that reservation? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and you think that we're going to cancel it?
I know. But maybe we could move the reservation to next. Fine. Bistro, whatever it's called, tonight.
Please, don't get too thrilled about it.
Like I said, I'll be ready.
Maybe if Richard were asking, you'd be more excited.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You talk more with him than you do with me.
Renee, he's my boss.
And I'm your wife.
So, I talk to you both. What's the problem?
You really don't get it, do you? You spend countless hours for your job, but with me, I'm the punch on the clock.
Hey, when I'm free, I make time. And you know that. You know I do.
When you're free. Well, thank you so much, Josiah, for your leftover free time. I really appreciate it.
And how else am I supposed to get feedback on my edits without discussing them with Richard and the team?
I have things I want to discuss too. When do I get Josiah?
You're acting like we never talk. I mean, we just talked this past weekend. And we just did.
No, I'm not talking about work or sports or anything like that. I'm talking about our future.
Hey, why do you think I'm working so hard? It's so that we can have a decent future and
But
not have to
there's
worry
no
about how
balance. You're obsessed with work.
Look, I'm not obsessed with it, okay? It's my job. It's my living. And quite frankly, it's why we can have a nice place and go out to eat and shop at the mall.
Then I don't want any of it. I don't want it. If we can't have time together, I don't want it.
Wait, hold on, time out. What do you mean you don't want any of it? Then what exactly do you want?
I'm pregnant, Josiah.
What did you say?
I'm pregnant?
You're pregnant?
Yes.
Are you serious? Like, you're 100% sure?
Yes, Josiah, I'm 100% pregnant.
So, how? No, I mean, look, how long have you known?
Since Sunday morning.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm just surprised.
I'm surprised too. And scared and excited, nervous.
I just can't believe it. You're really pregnant.
Yes. We're gonna be parents.
We're gonna be parents.
I want to do this right, Josiah. I don't want to do this by myself.
I know. I don't want you to do this on your own.
And I'm not just talking about clothes and food. I'm talking about time. It's something we can't get back once it's gone. And if we can't function together now, how are we going to do that when our child gets here? We can always get a new job, new opportunities, a new place, but we can't replace our child.
Yeah, you're right. I hear you.
It's not that I think you're doing it all wrong. You are an amazing husband and provider. And you're going to be an amazing father too, but I want us to have our priorities straight. I want us to be a team.
Yeah, I guess look, I haven't been the best teammate lately. And I'm sorry for that. I love you.
Yeah, I know. I love you too. Well, I guess I should give this to you now since you already know.
I mean, I still don't know what it is.
Yes, we'll open it.
All right. Oh, wow. 76ers t-shirt. Hey, look. I love it.
I knew you would. Flip it around.
Best dad ever. This is about to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, this is really about to happen. Oh my God, this is crazy. Look, babe, we're gonna have a baby. But you know what? I'm good. Girl, I am so serious. Check this out. It's just gonna be you and I. Enjoy our Tuesday night. What you think?
I love the sound of that. Well, I'm gonna get cleaned up for our Tuesday night then.
Good. Yeah, they did. But it was nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, you better hurry up and get ready. We're getting hungry.
lost in a sea of shimmering faces that never stopped to see if I was actually there, whose hands would never feel my pulse and ears that never hear my prayers. I'm your boy, 40 degrees north of Lost, 73 west of God knows where. If God knows where. I've yelled and screamed and cried to show that I'm alive, but I don't no more. I can't breathe no more. I'm ripping at the seams of my core and about to implode. So I stand here and I fade into the background. A star with no name, a face with no voice. I am the billionth star.
And we are back with breaking news. Yvonne Williams, mother of the black teenager who was shot by state police during last year's tragic riot, has taken the stand. Let's hear her testimony.
Can you state your name for the record, ma'am?
Yvonne Williams.
Can you spell your first and last name?
My first name is Y-V-O-N-N-E, and my last name is Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S.
Are you married, Miss Williams?
No, sir. I'm divorced.
Do you have any children?
Yes, one, Shavaz Michael Williams.
And where was Javaz headed on the night of April 19, 2021?
He normally comes home right after school.
But this time he did not come home.
That's correct.
So, where was he headed?
He was going to a youth writing club.
30 minutes away. Miss Williams, was Javaz a troubled child?
No, he wasn't a bad boy at all. He wouldn't hurt anyone or anything.
But was he troubled?
He was gifted. We sent him to Crenshaw High School because his teacher said he was gifted. That's why he wasn't doing well at the other school. He wasn't being challenged.
Do you recognize this?
Yes,
What is it?
my son's journal.
Was he a good writer?
I think so.
What sorts of things did he write about?
He'd write about anything that came to mind. Rocks, grass, clouds, the stars.
So, you are aware of his final passage?
Yes, I'm aware.
Miss Williams, would you describe your son as a lost cause, invisible?
I don't understand the question.
Miss Williams, would you describe your son as just another black body? A no-good, low-down, broke nigger?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Miss Williams, would you describe your son as a crackhead, a junkie, a gangbanger?
Please repeat the question.
Miss Williams, can you please color a picture of your son?
He was a miracle. The doctors told me that my left fallopian tube had collapsed and that I had little to no chance of bearing children. Well, I prayed after that. I pressed my face into the carpet many nights, calling out, defying all my diagnoses. And yet, I never questioned if God would give me a baby. I always knew here that something was moving inside of me. And then, here comes baby, right down the left side. That baby had big brown eyes like glass or water, deep, deep eyes like a little old man with all these secrets. And I wanted to know all those secrets. He was allergic to peanuts. He wouldn't touch an olive or a tomato to save his life. But he did love a butter sandwich. Just chunks full of butter on wheat bread, not toasted or nothing. Just forkfuls of butter. I let him have it. I let him have it because he was a sweet boy. I was waiting to knock the good right out of his mouth. He always saw the world differently. He was never here. He was always up here. You know, he said, Mom, you know money ain't real. Said my rent is real. My car note is real. My taxes are real. He said, nah, Mom, it's just a piece of paper and they told us it was special. He said, everybody got paper, ain't nobody got money. He said that. Javaz was always thinking that the world just couldn't see it his way. So he had to go out and find his place in this world. And I let him go. Got to let them go. With him went my dreams, my fervent prayers, bedtime kisses and snow days, the smell of bergamot hair grease, afros and Spike Lee movies, jazz, blues, hip hop, sound of birds chirping, sound of trees swaying, silk pages of Bible verses, and the room glowing orange and yellow through the window. I gave him everything I knew of this world.
Miss Williams, what was your son's full name?
Javaz Michael Williams.
And what color was he?
Beautiful.
Dear America, don't be afraid of the darkness. If you are, you will never see the